Howdy-o, everyone! Velocity here, back in action for more Back to the School attraction. That's right, we're trying to make sure Ernest didn't do bad things. So that means we have to, visit school and look at books? Frankly, it's been quite a few years since I've actually been back to school, so I don't remember what you do there. But alright then, Ernest. We've established you enter the university grounds. Then what? Is this strictly necessary? I mean, are my movements in the lead up to that really important? Wouldn't it be better to go straight to the scene of the crime and investigate there first? No, I have a feeling that understanding your movements is the way to go. Is there anything more to it than feeling, miss? Don't worry, Ernest. Trust your instincts. Or more precisely, trust mine. I see. It's your instincts that are guiding you. Alright then. I will. I'm sure your instincts won't let me down. Thank you. So then, what did he do next? Oh, wait a minute. I just spotted another policeman over there. You mean that man? Yes, that's him. He's one of Inspector Hastings' men. Really? So he's a detective, is he? Yes, D.C. Booker, I think his name is. Let's hope he doesn't book you, then. Gosh, yes, I don't want that. Let's hide so he doesn't notice me. Don't be daft, Ernest. We should use the opportunity to ask him how his investigation is progressing. You don't mean you're not actually going to go and speak to him, are you? Of course. If we keep just loitering here, giving him glances, you definitely think we're suspicious. Well, alright then. Okay. Most lectures are given inside the facility building. There are one or two exceptions, of course. You can tell that the building is old, but it's very well maintained, isn't it? I can't believe I'm really here. I dreamt about going to, Prison Holler, for so long. Oh. There, puzzle. Does that window over there look like a little odd to you, Ernest? Oh, I don't know. Does it? Oh, sure right. There's a puzzle hiding on it. There's a puzzle. There's a puzzle. There's a puzzle on the bottom. Let's see. Two types of tile, too. Some colorful tiling has been left on, with a few gapes. Can you use the two types of tiles to fill in the area without leaving any gaps at all? You can rotate tiles and use as many tiles as you need, as long as there's space left. The only thing you can't do is place a tile over another tile, even partially. Okay, so how do I... Oh! Can I use all the tiles? Okay. Looks like I can. Can I get that? No. We almost have it. This is very close to what we want. I do think that's the way to go with that one, but... Gosh, I did it! Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. Almost immediately, I was like, that has to be something tricky like that for the top part. But, like, I mainly just did it in the sense that, like, you get the pieces that have to go a certain way. Then you can start kind of, like, going around it and whatnot. Ooh, feels good. You did it! You created a lovely polka dot pattern. Let's hope the puzzles didn't turn you dotty. Oh, by all means, they did not. In fact, it reminded me a lot of a puzzle game that I like to. I've been liking a whole lot. It's called Logic Island. Really neat little homebrew game. I'll go ahead and see if I can get something for y'all to see how it is. It's really cutesy. I wish it was a little bit more presentation-wise, but like the foundation's solid. Oh, it's good. Ah, that's much better. Gosh, you were magnificent solving that. I wish I was so clever. It's all about practice. But yeah, probably not. Glue. I think that's all we got for them. Yes? Hey, coin, let's go. There's a main entrance, isn't it? There don't seem to be many students about today. Imagine when it's busy, though. All 3 doors are flying open, with hundreds of keen students filing through. Even these doors are glass, so the entrance hall inside isn't dark and dingy. No, it is not. Good day to you, detective. Hello. Wait. Don't I know you, young man? Let me see. Yes. Yes, you fit the description here in my notes perfectly. Ernest Greaves, I believe, and you are... Where is it now? The prime suspect? No, I mean, yes, I am Ernest Greaves, but I was released earlier due to lack of evidence. Yes. Yes, it does mention that here, actually. Whew. I'm glad your notes are up to date, officer. Never go anywhere without my notebook. Yes. I see here, there are a number of other suspects in this case. Really? I didn't know that. It says here the number of other researchers we're competing with in his field. We believe, what do we believe? Yes. We believe it might be a case of a rival academy trying to discredit the professor. Does that mean I'm off the hook? No, that's just one possibility. You're still firmly in the picture, I'm afraid. If you're still in my notebook, you're still a suspect. Oh. I see, yes. A world-famous professor would inevitably have rivals in his field, I suppose. So let's carry on tracing your movements. Ernest, did you enter the building next? No, I didn't do that. Really? You didn't go into the main building, even on your first day? No, you see, when I come this far, I suddenly caught a wonderful floral riff. I wandered off to search for the flower that made it. You let the smell of flowers divert your attention, you mean? Yes, that's right. I just popped over to that flower bed over there to have a little look. Well, if we're following in your footsteps, looks like we better hop off to it again. It's just over there, around the side of the building. Following Miss Layton's instincts, we started to carry out an investigation by retracing my steps that day. We relived everything I had done that fateful morning, up until the point when I was accused of stealing Dr. Holmes' work. Went for a flower sniff. Hey. It's possible the death of his data could be a work of a jealous rival. And we just went over here, okay. So much for university. The flower bed. Where a bunch of flowers are here. We're gonna see Yamada from Kazakhstan and Yamada. She was a big flower freak. Love her. So this is where the scent led you. They are beautiful flowers, aren't they? Or rather, it's a marvelous display, isn't it? Such a lot of different varieties of rose. Yes, so after you came here to the flower bed, then what? Oh, I stood and admired the flowers for a little while. Alright then. I'll just stand and admire the flowers for a while, too. Yes, I see. You're really trying to get inside my head, aren't you? Become the suspect, as it were, so you can see how to prove my innocence. Not really? I just like flowers. I love her. She's so good. Katrielle, 100% swoosh. Oh, aim set. They're very splendid. The flowers in full bloom, and they smell divine. Ernest, are you alright? I'm staring at the flowers, not at me, remember? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh gosh. Well, I think we should investigate the area while we're here. And that way, we can enjoy the flowers a little longer. This dude's here? Alright. You just be everywhere, huh? Gosh, it's like... This is a rather rare variety, actually. It's a real pig to grow. Oh, you know about flowers, do you? Is that your field? No, it's just a hobby of mine, really. Actually, I know a rather fun puzzle about flowers. Did you know? Did I know what? Did I know? Flower power. Some mysterious flowers are growing with petals that change colors when you touch them. Each flower has 5 petals, and any petal that is connected by a strand are the same color. Each flower needs to have 5 different colors, not including white. Select a petal to cycle through the different colors. Petals that have a color from the beginning cannot be changed. Okay, so these have ones already. These are connected, so they're the same. Is there a connected one that it is colored? So it wouldn't be red, it wouldn't be blue. So it'd be green or purple. Yeah, because then this one would have to be green. There we go. Ooh, I got it. Alright, this is pretty cool. So that one's blue and red, so this could be yellow. Yeah, it's yellow. And this one is blue. That would be the case. This final one here would be red. I guess this could also be red. That is possible that this could be red. So that's fine too. Okay, so we have... I think... Was this changed? No. Okay. So this needs either be green or purple. Definitely green. And then this needs to be red. So, yeah, this has to be blue. There we go. Green. Yeah, look at that. It works so good, baby.
I've seen how to solve this now. And
Why wouldn't you just, like, be like you solved it? Why wouldn't you just be like that? You did it! The flower bed is full of colorful flowers. It's my flower power versus your not power. That's spot on, Miss Layton. I say, you solved that very quickly, didn't you? I have a knack for puzzles. Haven't found one yet that I couldn't solve. Gosh, how wonderful. You don't believe me, do you? Not at all. I mean, I do believe you, of course. Well, anyway, they really are spectacular roses, aren't they? Definitely. You don't often see such a beautiful display. Someone was obviously worked very hard indeed to nest them to their full glory like this. And we're enjoying them at just the right time. They're at their peak now. Just think, I could have missed this if I hadn't followed my nostrils. It must be a lucky day. Ernest, your lucky day, you weren't following along with a cereal commercial. Aren't you also forgetting that you've been accused of theft? A little odd, Ernest, aren't you? Odd? Miss, am I? Oh. I like how Ernest being odd is one of the clues. Stunning roses. The roses, no. The thing that should have been here was Ernest is weird. That's what it should have been. Yes, it must have been a real labor of love cultivating these plants. I'm sure it has been. Hotel. Wink. For real, if you haven't seen Has Been Hotel, y'all, watch. The flowers here are clearly very well cared for. Such magnificent blooms. They are very beautiful flowers, aren't they? It's an absolute delight to stand and gaze at them. I like flowers a lot, but don't like me. I'm not a green thumb type, really. Valid. Valid as heck. But you know who is the green thumb? Mary from the Villainous anime. And I gotta say, fam, she gay. She very gay. She's one of the gayest motherfuckers out there. Well, that's presumably one of the fellow students over there. He seems to be muttering to himself about something. Ugh, how do I mess up so badly? 3 out of 10. What a rubbish score. No one needs to know, and no one will. Not the way I dispose of my answer sheet. I really should study next time. He's sighing constantly. I wonder what the problem is. Yes, I wonder. So we've enjoyed some pretty flowers. Let's get back to retracing our steps. After the scent had drawn you here, you gazed at the flowers for a while. What did you do next? Oh, well, you see, I went a bit closer to the flowers and, yes, you went a little closer, like this. Careful, miss! Sorry? Don't step on any, closer than that. It's dangerous. That's goat poo on the ground. Goat poo? Oh, that was close. I very nearly trotted in it. Yes, I did tread it earlier. Oh, no. Oh, yes. You are unlucky, aren't you? What's all this goat poo doing here, anyway? Well, you see, they keep goats here on campus. There's a little goat shed just a bit further on. You know your way around very well for someone on the first day. That's because after I trotted into the poo, I went looking for someone to wash off my shoe. I gotta say, it rhymed, but I came across the goat shed then, too. So that's where you went next, is it? You really were determined not to actually go into this faculty building, weren't you? I'm a bad student. Would someone spank me? Well, come along then. Let's go over to this goat shed. My terrible bad luck had led me to a pile of goat poo. Sure. Was there really a relative to Miss Layton's investigation? I couldn't hide my doubts, but nevertheless, I took her on to the goat shed. Goat shed, it's the #1 shed. The goat shed. When you the goat? Here we are, miss. This is the goat shed. Ah, yes, they really do have goats. Listen to them bleating. They're adorable. They're not rapping. Oh, hello. You're the fresher with the pooey shoe, aren't you? Did you manage to get it clean? Yes, thank you. You saved me a lot of embarrassment by letting me wash it off here. Hello, I'm Katrielle. You're responsible for looking after the goats, are you? Oh, hi, dear. I'm Billy. Yes, that's right. I mean, I'm a student at the university, but these goats are part of my studies. I'm researching goat behavior, you see. So that's why you have goats on campus. Interesting. And why not research various rappers, too? It feels more like London Zoo than a London University just here, doesn't it? It's really great, actually. You're welcome to hang around for a while, if you like. I'm a really good way to wind down. Thank you. There's something therapeutic about watching the animals going about their business, isn't there? When I was washing off my shoe before, I found myself a little memorized, actually. I just stood and gazed at them for ages. Yes, I know what you mean. They somehow make all thoughts of anything else vanish from your mind. Oh! What are we doing? We're supposed to be investigating the case? Gosh, yes, I forgot all about it. You've been leading me up the garden path since we got here, Ernest. If only we had someone or something to take the lead and stop us going astray. Well, surely we could manage. Let's get back on track now and start telling the Ernest of this morning again. I suppose. Yes, a large fork. That must be what the goats eat with. Don't look so horrified. I'm joking. I know goats can't pick up culinary. Yes, this is a pitchfork. The pogs are called tins, I believe. It's actually for the goat keeper to feed the goats. There's sausage every day, isn't it? Come on. This must be where they sleep at night, is it? Well, the straw looks very inviting. It's obvious that the goats are very well looked after. The straw is fresh and the place is spick and span. It looks quite homemade. You think the students built up these themselves? Probably. Look, Miss Layton, up there, the top of the little tower. Yes, it's funny the way goats like to climb, isn't it? Oh, I don't mean the goat. There's a puzzle hiding up there as well. Do you see? Really? How fascinating. Let's try to solve it then. Is that why people call them the goat? Because they always climb to the top? Boy Meets Girl 3. Is this the new sequel? Okay, where's girl? Which? Well. That's the red one. So we need... Actually, the girl needs to do things first. Okay, got it. Then... Blue? Red? Oh. Wow. Oh, the blue over there. What up? Yeah. There we go. Donut.
This should do it, I think.
Yay! We solved the puzzle. You did it! I think it's time to stop all this larking about in labyrinths and head home. Which way was it again? Oh no. Ooh, this chowder. Very relaxing watching the goats here. They have such a calm and peaceful life. I know, it's awful easy to forget the time and find you've been here for hours. Bro, were you looking at goats for hours? Isn't that spiffy? They even built a little tower for the creatures. Goats do enjoy elevated positions, I believe. I've had a good view over the entire campus if you climb up there, wouldn't you? I think it's only for goats. I don't believe we'd be allowed up there, unfortunately. Let me up the goat tower! Let me up the tower! Ah! Bastard. Goat. Hey, let's get him. Look at this one, Miss Layton. It's such a sweetie. Oh, watch him. He'll, eat absolutely anything he will. Really? Yikes. He looked like he was about to nibble my finger. I don't think he'd go for human flesh, don't worry. But he'll have a morning paper out of your hand if you let him get too close. Really, he eats paper? I think I've read that goats do that, yes. Not really good for them, so I don't allow it. Some students think it's funny and feed it to them anyway. On purpose, you mean? Yeah, if they do badly on the test, for example, I might feed them their score sheets to them. I stop them if I'm here, but I can't be watched all the time. Gosh, what rotters. Like that one student. It looks like a work caring for these goats. Yes, well, any living thing takes a lot of looking after. Oh, and there was this tricky situation a while ago as well. Oh? Bad-tempered goats. Here we have 9 goats who don't really get along. If they find themselves within 2 squares of each other, vertically or horizontally, they start to fight. Luckily, they don't fight if they are diagonal from each other or separated by a rock. Can you place them in positions so that they don't end up fighting? Right. So basically, we got to make sure that we get this. I don't think they'll fight. It doesn't show me that it won't, but you have to be in 2 spaces, right? Right there, diagonally. Pretty tricky. Probably do it like this. I think that'll work out pretty well.
So, in conclusion...
Yeah? No! Why is that a no? Bad luck. If the goats are that close together, they'll fight. But... Rock. It's like, that's too, like, is it within 2? Like, I don't understand. Within 2 squares of each other. Why? Like, these are all diagonal, these are all go against it. They wouldn't do it. These are diagonal. Oh, this goat right here screwed me over. That's what it was. Oh, that would do it too. So close, it's so... It's one goat that's screwing me up real bad. Be better like that? Why did this one not work? It seems to work just fine now.
If you'll entertain my idea here...
Still no? Why did it work that time? Why no worky? I don't understand the bad-tempered goats. They should be good-tempered. Oh, that's why this one is. Okay, I was wondering why that was the case. Like that? I think that's what I had to do. Nothing there, nothing there. Oh.
If you'll entertain my idea here... That's a relief.
Ugh.
I'm not entirely sure.
By just a little bit. You did it! The atmosphere on the farm is nice and quiet, and the goats look happy. Being near the rocks seems to relax them. They're not getting into each other's goats now. Yep, that's how we resolved it. But you see what I mean? Yes, I see. Seems like jolly hard work indeed. Goats eat a lot for their size, so you have to feed them regularly. Which means a lot comes out of the other end. You know what I mean? Have a big job cleaning up all that big jobs. I see. You certainly need good amount of care and attention, don't they? Yes, it's a lot of work, but the goats are real important to us. Not just as part of the research program either. We use their manure as fertilizer all over campus. Really? Those wonderful blooms are thanks to these little creatures? I never have guessed. The goats come in useful and unexpected ways, I see. Yes, they do. They're very popular with the students, actually. With the professors. Loads of students come here to see how they're getting on. And Dr. Odom, you know, the plant genetics guy, he likes to come too. Oh, really? Dr. Ohm? Yeah, he thinks, he finds it helpful to clear his mind when he's being, focusing hard on his research. So he finds it relaxing to watch the goats as well, like we do. He's just like people. Who would have guessed? Looks like there's two more. Students and professors alike often come to spend time watching the animals as they feed and play. Ooh!